Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me put my phone on silent because now that I got this new phone, it has horrible vibration, so I have to turn on the sound and stuff, but I haven't done that in over 10 years. Listen, today we're listening to a little bit of Jean-Luc Ponty. We're going to listen to this track off of the album A Taste for Passion, released in 1979, the track being A Taste for Passion, the title track of the album here. We're listening to this because this was suggested and sponsored by Hiram. Hiram, thank you so much for the recommendation and for the request. And I see, looking back on the comments, that this particular album, perhaps even the song, had been recommended by a few people as well. Bob Holtzman and A Trick of the Floyd. Looking back 6 years ago, Trick of the Floyd said this is his personal favorite song of his. That's high regard. Let's go ahead and regard it ourselves. Perhaps we'll discuss it just a little bit after. Here we go. It's a 10-8. Who's playing piano? Double bass taps. That puts a smile on my face. That is feel good, man. That is pure happiness. I love the piano. I love that. It's almost glass-esque. Twice. Okay, I've said it many times, and I'm going to say it another time. Pretty much, perhaps every time we listen to Mr. Ponty, I'm going to just view this as pure serotonin injected audibly into my ears. It makes me feel good. This is a fantastic track. Can I tell you, I'm adding it onto my playlist. I think that this is stunning. And on one hand, it's structurally simple. There's no like curveballs. There's nothing out of left field or surprise in one particular sense, but on the other hand, there is. So let me add this to my playlist really quick as we're talking. Prog or jazz, prog or jazz, prog or jazz. Let's put in the jazz for now. Here's my jazz playlist. There it is at the very bottom. So there's something wonderfully simple about the structure and the composition and the way it moves. It's very streamlined. The piano opening and, section that we dive into in the middle and then at the end there, stunning. It's a great way to start us off. Now, Ponty himself is credited with electric piano in this track, so I'm 100% on board that it's him. Really great. There's something kind of Philip Glass-ish about the rotation of it and those little sparks that throw in and throw off the time signature a little bit. And it's so fun and kind of cosmic-y pastoral in a sense. Pastoral perhaps in the movement of the melody, but cosmic in the way that he's playing the piano itself there. And I think that is just a stunning way to open up. Then it transitions into the meat and the groove of the song. And while it is completely a left hook, so to speak, away from the way the piano was playing before, can I tell you, it transitions coolly into the next section. Let me back it up there a little bit so we can catch that. Listen, a little pause, drum fill, and just straight into that groove. The guitar there kind of takes over the melody from the piano and just tosses it down in a lighter, gentler way. So I like how on one hand the shape of the melody is the same, but the tempo, the movement of it is just slowed down a little bit. And it's from there that Ponty can just brew his absolute strongest cup of coffee there. So Jamie Glazer is handling the guitar on this particular album alongside of Joaquin Levano, and they're fantastic. I love the textures that they build in there. Like I said, very cosmic, and I'm not trying to play Cosmic Messenger. And then Alan Zavad is also handling some of the keyboards on the synths as well. Bass, Ralph Armstrong. The bass is sensational to listen to. In this beginning section, before Ponty even really begins to solo, you get a nice taste of what's to come. I didn't even mean to make a taste of passion. Bass just feels so great. And I love the double kicks that are being added in here. Casey Shurrell, once again, playing in this particular album with Ponty. And I mean, it's fantastic. It's a straightforward pocketed groove, but the thrust of those double kicks make a difference. It adds a sort of a strut, a gallop, a quick movement, and a pep in the step, proverbially, into the music there. And it just keeps it moving in a really nice way. It's like a riff movement. And then those double kicks are little rocks that are placed in there. The guitar is fantastic. And of course, we move into further on from there. I think this is just a feel-good track. A lot of times when I listen to Jean-Luc Ponty and the music that we've listened to here on the channel, there's something a little bit more straightforward in a lot of his music. So solo music here. But it genuinely just makes me feel good. Can I tell you? the same way perhaps, and I hope that this doesn't come across in a negative way because I don't mean it as in that way whatsoever. The same way that people may put on pop music as something fun to snap your fingers to, tap your foot to, or whatever, I view a decent amount of Jean-Luc Ponty's music in that way. Not in a sense that I'm calling it overly simplistic or nothing like that, because obviously that is not the case. But it's just like, it gives me the same feeling. It just gives me this happy feeling listening to this. And I don't know, there's just something about it. There's just something about listening to his music that I find really joyful. Truly. Like, think of like Cosmic Messenger and like, you know, the first few tracks off of that. Like, it's just fun. There's fun in how he performs most of the time here. This is great. And this is a mellow, melodic, brilliant piece. I love how it goes back to this piano. It's such a separate component to the track, like totally different from everything that precedes it and comes after, but it works really, really well in this track. And very worthy, I would say, of being called the title track as well. I think this is really a nice one to listen to. This was a good recommendation. I can see why it's a favorite out there as well. Let me know what you all thought of it. Of course, in the comments down below. Hiram, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you, of course, for the support as well. Bob Holtzman and Trick of the Floyd, you guys as well. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that the same way that this brings a little happiness to me, I hope that it brings a little smile to your face as well. You know, even if it's not a full-fledged teeth showing kind of smile, maybe just a smirk. Maybe just a classy smirk. Have a fantastic rest of your day, guys, and I will see you all later. Bye.